Hello, today we're going to learn about the European lesson 101 of the Cold War. Now before we dive into the Cold War, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about communism and World War II. So let's start with World War II. The Japanese bombed the Pearl Harbor, which is a Navy base in the United States. The United States joined the war, they fought the war, blah blah blah, and then they bombed Japan with 2 nuclear bombs, which are very deadly, big, powerful bombs, in 1945. Now these bombs killed a bunch of people and basically made Japan surrender. Now, this angered the Soviet Union, which was a part of the World War II, and was actually friends and allies with the United States. But this made them mad. Why did it make them mad? Because it made the United States seem so powerful and big and strong, and they didn't like that. And so there was this thing called communism. Treated people unfairly and gave the government all the power to say who does what, who works where, and made it like a dictator, which is like one powerful ruler, so like the government. The people didn't like this, and now the United States. So in 1948, they came up with this plan called the Marshall Plan, which is where they helped European countries get rid of communism or not like involve themselves in that, and that was the whole United States was not let communism affect other countries. Now it brings us to 1959. At this point, the Soviet Union is angry with the United States because they didn't like their policies. They didn't like that they were trying to make these crazy plans to get rid of communist leaders. They thought the United States shouldn't be involved, but they were anyways. And so much so that the United States even put missiles directed at the Soviet Union from Turkey, which is a country close to the Soviet Union. And this angered the Soviets even more, so they took their own action. They brought missiles to a nearby country of the United States, Cuba, and they put missiles facing towards the United States. The United States got aware of this through the CIA. They weren't happy. They came to terms with themselves and the Soviet Union that 1, they don't have money to do another war. 2, they can't afford to have so many lives lost again. And 3, their powers are so strong that if they fought each other, it would just be chaos. And they both agreed, and this was a stepping stone to stop the Cold War, because they came to an agreement that we're just going to disable our nuclear weapons. That brings us to 1979. In 1979, well, pre-1979, so before 1979, there was new leaders that came to practice the communism ideas, and there was just new leaders that take their ideas. So that's a little bit complicated. So peace, because the Soviet Union wanted to enter a war in the Middle East, which is in northern Africa, like in the high part of Africa. They call it the Middle East. And this Middle East is packed with a lot of resources, a lot of gas, and it was good for the Soviet Union. It wasn't good for the United States though, because the United States didn't want them to get all these resources, all this power to spread more communism. And so they got scared. So President Carter, who was the president of the United States at the time, said, let's give more money to the military, the army, to get bigger and stronger and defeat the communist spread. That brings us to 1985 and beyond. And at this point, the United States has Ronald Reagan as a president, and the Soviet Union has Mikhail Gorbachev as their leader. And Gorbachev took a step back, and he's like, you know what?